Welcome to another episode of DP Learn Now. And I'm Jason, your host for today. How's it going? I love learning. I like to challenge myself by always learning something new, which is why I regularly complete the 1 hour learning challenge. This is where I try to improve my abilities at a certain skill with just 1 hour of practice. Why just 1 hour? Because when you are learning a new skill, your growth is rapid as you acquire the basics. I want to see how much of that learning curve can I climb after just 1 hour. The hardest part is simply beginning to get past that initial mental barrier. And hopefully after 1 hour of practice, I will have noticeably improved, and any future practice will be much easier from that point. I want to improve at Australian rules football, or AFL as it's known here in Australia. You can see I've got a very nice Australian rules football. It's not quite full size, but I think as I'm just a beginner, it's very prudent to be careful. And you'll see I've also personalised it with a variation of the DP Learn Now logo. Today's gonna be fine. Now, I am expecting this to bring up a lot of comments and questions down below, such as, which footy team do you go for? Why can't you learn a soccer skill instead? Wait a minute, aren't you meant to be an Aussie? Didn't you learn AFL at your local club as a whippersnapper? Your last video was horrible. Which team do you go for? They are all interesting questions, but can I tell you a secret? I don't actually like football. And it's a matter of national embarrassment, but I also don't like Vegemite or tomato sauce. Which leads me to ask, am I even Australian at all? Or am I really some kind of imposter? I never found AFL to be very interesting. I much prefer tennis. Now that's a sport. Federer. However, did you manage to get 20 Grand Slams? However, I am willing to spend 1 hour practicing for the good of my country and also to prove the concept of the 1 hour challenge. First, I need to focus my attention on one specific detail to be improved. So today I want to improve my goal kicking, because the goal kickers are the important team members, aren't they? I think. Go Sports! Now I need to record the current level of my abilities in a pre-test by kicking a goal now. Yes, right now. Where's the closest footy oval? There. This is much, much better. This challenge requires one minor costume change. I will keep on my regular black jacket and my smart shirt, my waistcoat and my fancy tie. The novelty tie today is a squirrel. He gets to stay. What I do need to change though is my shoes. A football match is unbecoming of polished leather shoes, so I must change. There, much better. I have prepared a useful resource to use before my hour begins. Today I'll be using How to Kick a Goal with Gary Ablett. Let's have a look.
Hey guys, Gary Ablett here.
I'm going to take you through some goal kicking today. I'm going to take you through some different kicks from the drop punt in a set shot to some snaps to some bananas.
Ooh, bananas.
First kick that we're going to start off with.
You know, if I am to miss the goal, it really doesn't matter. Obviously, I'm not missing the goal deliberately. If I go back and I go through my routine, I know that generally I'm going to kick it more than I miss it.
I like that part. It's important to believe in yourself. And if you put your mind to it, you can accomplish anything.
So you actually want to see the ball spin backwards like that. To do that, you actually need to kick it on the bottom of the ball. If you kick it too much in the middle of the ball, it'll actually float. And I think the second thing is just making sure you follow through and you're pointing your foot. So I'll show you what that looks like.
Okay, that video was pretty good. Now I know some proper skills to be practicing, and as we all know, perfect practice prevents poor performance. However, I am very rapidly running out of daylight here. Have a look at that beautiful sunset. Yeah, not much longer to go. So what I'll do is I'll promise that I won't practice anymore between now and tomorrow. I'll come back here earlier tomorrow, which for you guys will be just like... And we're back. Okay, first I need to do my pre-test to see how well I can kick. Let's give that a go now. Alright, that was my pre-test. Now I'll practice using the skills that Gary Ablett has taught me. Let's see how I go. Now I know that I need to hold the ball on either side of the white laces like this. I guide the ball into my foot and I kick the bottom of the ball. I point my foot that way, never point it upwards, point it that way. Why do I have to point my foot? What happens if I point it the other way? Oh, okay, makes sense. Nearly kicked my computer. Okay, we still have almost half an hour remaining, but I want to check how I'm going so far. I'm calling time. I've noticed a big improvement already. Let's see if I can get it through the goals while the ball is spinning backwards the way it should. Yes, that was much better. Now let's go a bit further back. Can I still get it through the goals and have it spin properly from further away? Okay, I'd say we're about 30 metres out, so about 30 metres out now. Didn't spin properly, but went straight, which is a big improvement. Let's try one more time. One more try from 30 metres out. Can we do it? Yes! Woo! Goal! So there we go. I improved my AFL goal kick in 33 minutes by completing the 1 hour challenge. I am so happy with that. It was curving towards the goalpost, but it just missed. Just like in one of those grand finals. Goal by that much. I'm over 30 years old and I couldn't kick an AFL footy until now. Thank you, Gary Ablett. Can you suggest any new skills I should learn? If so, put a comment down below. Remember, if you put your mind to it, you can accomplish anything. Woohoo! Yes! Woo! Goal!